This is Sparta!
Hello everybody, and welcome back to World Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43, and tonight we are in the T-110E4. That's right. Big tank destroyer, oscillating turret. What's not to like? Except that this used to be my most hated tank. So, we're on fjords, and we're going to go up to the top right, because that's what you do on fjords from this side. People that go into the middle go to die. People that go to the south can fight for a while and then die. But yeah, generally, going to the top right is the way to win this match. Because if you win the top, then you can come down behind your enemy. The problem with the bottom is you are literally, as soon as you get out of that valley, if you win, you get spotted by the guys that are holding the middle passage. And then artillery just ruins you because there's no cover. It's literally wide open to artillery. And then the middle, what happens is, from this side, if you go up to the middle, you're on the back side of the hill. People on the top side of the hill, most notably at C7, can absolutely rip you apart. So, in my opinion, taking this top is crucial from this side of the map. It's not as crucial from the other side of the map, but from this side of the map, you have to take the top. Unfortunately, everybody that came up here are little tanks. You've got a tier 10 light and a couple tier 8 medium tanks. So, unfortunately, we're going to have one heck of a fight up here. But, you know, we're going to do everything I can, and then we're going to get cursed. And I'll tell you that in a moment. You may have realized by the title of the video being, you know, Last Repair Kit Curse, but it is true. Like, almost every time I burn my last repair kit, the same thing happens. And you guys are probably already saying it, and if you said that you immediately get ammo racked, you're right. Because that is probably what loses us this match. So, sorry to spoil everything right off the bat, but as you can see, their T-92 already nuked our Tier 8 medium tank. So we're already down a tank, and he never even got to fight. So, yes, please, give us some more. And look at this AMX 105. Okay, here's the thing. If you're in a light tank, and you're top tier, actually, if you're just in a light tank in general, don't do something incredibly stupid like sit there and try to brawl with heavies and everything. Even if you're not a loader. Because all that's going to happen is you're going to get hit more than once and you're going to likely die. But we're going to try to hold this as long as we can. I've already hit the little guy that came in. Of course nobody can finish him. I mean, he literally just sat there broadside on in front of God and everybody. But no, can't have anybody actually shoot him. That would just be improbable. Why would anybody in their right mind shoot him? And here again, this light tank is just not playing smart. Instead of backing off, and the entire time I'm telling him he needs to just back off, and of course he's not looking behind us, because that would be too impractical as well, to look behind you as you're backing up so that you don't do something incredibly stupid. Here we were going to put a shot into the Pershing, but we end up taking the shot on the superstructure of the YAG. We bounce around. But this 13-105, again, instead of staying behind me, letting me take the hits, and then taking whatever they give you after that, no, he's literally sitting right in front of me. Which is stupid, because then you can't fall back, because I'm behind you. I've given you every chance in the world to get out of there. The Pershing pulls out, we get a low roll of 800. It's a bit unfortunate. I say low roll because this gun can hit up to 900 if it wants to, but 750 to 800 is pretty average, so I guess it's an average roll. It's not really a low roll, but it is what it is. Now this T-10's being very smart, and then I bounce off the turret of a regular Pershing. I don't like that. That shouldn't happen. This thing should be able to punch through a Pershing's turret like it's butter. It's a long barrel 150 that is just absolutely amazing. Little 155. There we go. That Pershing didn't have a chance. Now, I burned my first repair kit, which was my large repair kit. Probably not the best choice, but I accidentally burnt the large repair kit. Anyway, so now I need to be able to shoot the T-10. He just fired, so I'm going to pull down on him, aim the shot, and make sure it counts. There we go, 7.99. Now I repair it, and the moment I repair it, this T-10 ammo racks me. Go figure. Yeah. So now what our ammo, or our load time was before, is now completely and utterly broken, because now I have to sit here for 10 minutes while everybody gets to reload twice or 3 times to shoot me. It's not preferable. But I'm loaded. I need to try to bait this guy into shooting. He does, but we don't have a repair kit, so we can't repair our freaking track and get down and shoot him. Luckily, the Jagdtiger's got his butt facing us, so we're just going to go ahead and try to get the gun down on him. We put a round in him. 970, that was a good hit. And now we're backing up. Trying to stay on the backside, but again, this load time is absolutely horrendous. So there's no way that I can possibly survive long enough to get another shot off, right? Right? Come on, Spartan. I'm staying behind the T-10, and here's the frustrating part. This guy is literally firing into the thickest part of my armor and somehow manages to pierce it. And then, of course, the RD decides to finally shoot over this direction. But, you know, it is what it is. Now, we're winning the match, and I threw you for a loop there, too. You guys thought we lost. But, nah, in fact, we're winning the match right now. We've got plenty of people falling back to the base to help with those few guys that I have royally damaged. So hopefully they can knock them out pretty quickly, which it does appear that that is the thing. Now watch the shot from artillery come over the mountain here. Or did it already happen? It may have already happened. I don't remember. But yeah, so I tell the E5, the RD is over at A5 or A6. And the E5 continues to drive because I have no idea. Nobody is spotted behind the mountain anymore. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? The RD is literally on your left. You just drove past them. Head back, kill the RD, so we get that 240mm howitzer out of the way, and then you can go back and try to find the last heavy tank, which has not been spotted to my knowledge. So because he hasn't been spotted, I say he's probably at the base. So of course the E5 finally listens to me. He's gonna check out where I said that the RD was gonna be. And, am I correct, guys? Is the RD, in fact, over here at A4? Oh, look at that! The RD! Who'd have thunk it? It's almost like somebody was watching where the shells came from. Now, the RD turns around, pulls the trigger, so he doesn't go down with the shell in the gun, which is great. I hate when RDs do that. You got to give yourself a chance to hit him, you know? Now, here's where I'm telling him, hey, he's not been spotted yet. We got a guy in the south, hasn't seen him. So he's likely at the base. They say affirmative, and he's headed straight into the base. Now this guy has got to be careful because the Scorpion G has no armor whatsoever, has a great gun, but no armor, and that Type 4 Heavy could potentially absolutely mess his day up if he has high explosive loading. So, they find each other. He puts a round in the butt of the Type 4. Type 4 returns the favor with armor piercing, so he lives to fire another shot. At least that's a thing. Now, is he going to be able to take this Type 4 down? We've got the E5 pushed up on the front of the Type 4, and the Scorpion G pushing up on the rear. Puts another good shot into him, but unfortunately for him, that E5's playing a little bit too far back, and the Type 4 wants him dead. So he's just going to pull back and put him down. And I don't know why he didn't fire there. He should have. But, you know, it's a thing. You got a super accurate gun, you're looking at the butt of a tank. Probably pull the trigger. But our E5, I say, hey, he's a one-shot kill, just drive in, aim your shot, and pull the trigger. And so he bounces off the front of him because he didn't aim a shot. You're not going to get one-shotted by him. Aim your shot. There he puts a shot straight through the commander's hatch of the E5, and the E5 puts him down. But Not too bad. But that was the curse of using your last repair kit, because every time I get ammo racked, 4,100 damage, 4,200 blocked. We lost a little bit of silver because I started firing premium, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.